EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the StubHub Center, 20 miles south of downtown L.A. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Shit, who? Oh, Robert Williams.
The winner of this one will represent the AFC
he's from A&M.
Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Still got a good
Jackson
team.
And the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun, forced out to his left. But he gets this one to Michael Crabtree. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the
what a
tackle
punch.
right away.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's 3rd and 5.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll drop the throw. He'll buy some time right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Gordon on first down. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Gone, 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 gone.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Sturgis for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. To return it, here's Tavon Young. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now Jackson. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. John Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown. 69 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Steps away to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Check 43.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They start on the ground with Pumphrey. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Jackson on second down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
On third down, Jackson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And avoids the contact by sliding. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Remain here in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing. Gun.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now, pressure gets to him again. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taken right at the 35. 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 at enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
you been doing? Making a mess. No, you ain't made no mess, have you? No.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit.
Back to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. A good pickup there at 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the right
jump
side,
that,
complete to
Durham.
Hurst. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Come on, boys.
Fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30
Gotta want
seconds
it,
to go
defense.
in this first half.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 39. Hot. Hot.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Forced out to his left. Now loose football. The ball
You said what? I can't really hear
is
you.
recovered by the Chargers.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point,
Yeah.
whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Detroit. Detroit.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And Sturgis able to knock. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to 40. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now
I can't really
to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Oh, the Bucks.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
They played tonight?
Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the
Got
first
the
half,
ass beat or what?
and they've had ability to see what you've done they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one
Yeah,
got it.
I probably shouldn't have scrambled, but that shit scares me, bro.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
For sure.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
You said what?
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
With all them fast receivers, it's kind of tough.
Like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Down the TV,
6 yards was the
hit it
pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Should have just stuck to my other play.
But stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
We're playing good
He's going to be met at the line
defense.
of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jackson.
He said, "Well."
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Jackson on 3rd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Speaking of the man.
Into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Yes, sir.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Can only have so many. The defense has been playing well, though.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, little Brewer, you're a 99.
It's out of
Come on,
bounds,
bud.
incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play, keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Crazy,
and he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Who, me?
Back to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
He runs straight zone.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Over the run, this is Gordon. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Melvin Gordon.
I felt so confident because he was fucking all out blitz. I thought I should have just tried the outside. That's gonna cost me. So just take the field goal. My defense is playing good. But that's why you risk it too.
After the INT on the last drive, finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Being chased down. And it's a fumble. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So good starting field position for him here as
they come
up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Probably not.
Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 14 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left.
I high pointed this
Read it well, and it's picked. And he's going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
I just threw it in the back of the end zone. I was under pressure. try to throw it to my big receiver.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I think that was Mike.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. That'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Yeah.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Ryan Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
No. Check. Patriot. Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson. Looking deep for Crabtree. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Crabtree, the intended receiver.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect
yeah, he's
to
tripping
win.
right now. I ain't seen him play like this before.
Whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what
I don't
the
know
ratio
if those
is about
bitches
turning
are
over
actually
4
fucking with
times
him or
and
what,
how that
but
correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Gotta have agile fucking fullback, man, because I be running a bunch of shit with my fullback. Like, I'll show you, you'll see in a minute. If you just play action, cross F will, you'll see it in a minute, but the fullback does like a little, you know, halfback wheelish kind of thing, and yeah, that was nice, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's the only reason why I had in that fullback.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run the option right here on 1st down. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
played pretty much almost perfect in this game. I made a few mistakes, but
now a shotgun
it didn't come back to haunt me, so.
Dancing to his left. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
I get to defend my title.
Point after now from Sturgis.
This could be my 6th Super Bowl in franchise history.
PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game.
No,
Sturgis
in all
out
my
now to kick this
franchises.
one off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice.
That's why I do that glitch kick, bro. People that not supposed to be returning, they get popped. Fumble.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going underneath for Gordon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That play would never work against
The
me.
Ravens able to get to him. C.J. Mosley in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And this is
That one will, though.
Charger touchdown.
With the high point to Tyrell Williams.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going
Yeah, like I said, bro, I pretty much played perfect this game.
It's blocked.
The only thing I fucked up on was that pick on the halfback screen.
And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
The only play. If I didn't make that play, I would have
Times
played
have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this.
But you're going to want to run that 2K or what?
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
So that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to air one out. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's
I have no idea.
come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Chargers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43.
Oh, watch that. Oh, watch that.
It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Yeah, but watch the move at the end.
Sorry now for the young man throwing the football.
That was an all-user, too.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Inside.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Jackson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Ryan Shazier in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
What a big day for me in Madden. I don't know. It's either the Bears or the Cowboys. I'd rather the Cowboys. Well, no, the Bears is actually pretty good. He's in Star Labs. He just won the Super Bowl in Star Labs.
The defense can stop it twice
Yeah,
more
but
as they take
he be
a
getting
knee
forced
here.
L's. Because in Starlabs, he definitely just won the title.
And with this win and an AFC
And I've never
championship,
played the Bears
they
before.
have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at.
Look at this
Plenty,
team.
don't even know where waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy.
Look at Will Greer,
Ask the mirror, how you
99.
put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery.
He won
Long
MVP.
romance, death
Yeah, he
would
won
do to me.
MVP.
Yeah, make any
And the
dream was a
defense,
nightmare.
you already know
He was
about the
dancing with the devil
defense.
for his life, yeah.
The Chargers
We all on the
defense
dance
is
floor.
crazy.
Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican.
I just got him.
Breathing heavy.
on this
Little
one.
had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy.
Defense is crazy.
The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Come here, back up
Oh,
on
he
the
an 89.
backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser,
Yeah. Yeah. This is the second year with him too, so he just hasn't really been progressing like that. But you play safety. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really getting a lot of forced wins in this hole. But like, Will Greer is a 99. Alright, I'm finna get on 2K.